But if we want to find Isha, we actually need to talk to Largo. Oh, who's looking for Isha? I saw Isha heading over towards the Moonset Shore. She's always been fond of that place. Oh, go ahead and quick save. Now, this is the only time you need to head to the Moonset Shore, but I just came over here for the early quick grind and that Kapla water. But these enemies here are going to be a bit of a joke. Not even going to bother fighting the others at this point. Yep. I'll get that level up before the boss, though. Kids aren't collecting seashells. Hey, we found her. Oh. You need something? That all explained to Isha that Olha was looking for her. She is? Oh, okay. I'll go find her then. Now, you might think we want to head back to the village. I'm going to save our time and say no. She does not go back to the village. Not only are we playing telephone tag with the sisters here, I don't know if the villagers actually have anything new to say either. So what we want to do is just talk to Largo again. Isha came back from the shore a while ago, but then she left for the fountain saying she was looking for Olha. I don't know if you have to talk to him to get that information, but never hurts. So one more trip back to the fountain. And cut down any squirrels to get in our way. If I'm lucky, I can start killing those things with one down thrust. After another level up or so. Also, you have to get all the hits in, but hey, more ammo. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we should get that level up. If not, I will just run back in and out. Up. Nice crit. There's the flowers and these giant woodpecker. There we go. Those birds give a lot more experience than the squirrels. And just killing these things for the money. So I want to be able to afford some good stuff in town without needing to sell the copper water. That would be most ideal. Oh. I like nectar, what can I say? Alright, back at the Fountain of Prayer. It is ominously quiet, so definitely save. And yep, convenient earthquake. Is that a stone version of one of the Voltron lions? Oh, no! Ah! Nice block. Uh-huh. That'll ask Isha to stand back. Now, there is a Steam achievement for killing a boss without taking any damage, and this is the easiest boss to do so. It will attack, that, just attack it, jump over its boss swipes, or do a quick jump and slash and retreat. I like to get two in. And just jump over that claw swipe if you're a little slow. It's easier to outrun the fire. I'm only 200 HP. And if you mess up, you can just die and reload. That's of course if you're just going for the achievement. Nope. Yep, jump attacks deal the most damage. If I can hit. One attack it has not done is spraying the entire arena with fire, but you just have to run to the bottom, you'll be fine. And level 7! Not hard at all. Just take your time. We didn't even get to the good part of the boss scene. Adol's sword was broken during the battle with the mighty beast. Uh-oh. Hey! Are you okay? Adol nodded to let her know he had no major injuries. No injuries at all. I did that without taking a hit. I'm sorry. I thought you were a bad person. I think that thing's not dead. Aw, she's gonna protect us. But however, the Radiants apparently know about bomb arrows. Sith! Thank goodness, we made it in time. I'd gathered all the warriors and hurried here when I'd heard that abominable roar. But I can't believe the first Calamity hunt in a decade ended so anticlimactically. Isha told me what you did for her. If you not arrived when you did, I can't imagine what may have come to pass. I'm so very grateful to you for saving her, Adal. We call the monster you fought a wandering calamity. Numerous such monsters have appeared near here since ancient times, leaving nothing but destruction in their wake. It's been some time since the last sighting, 10 years ago, when 3 appeared at once. We were able to defeat them, but our victory was not without the loss of many fine Redden warriors. Young Arisian, no. Adal Christian, I am deeply impressed by your actions. Ordinarily, weapons of steel are completely ineffective against a wandering calamity. Even if they were able to weaken one, defeating it would be physically impossible. The only way to pierce its thick shell is to use a special form of weapon. Ord showed Adal his spear. Its point it appeared to be made from a green translucent material. This was forged with an ore we call ML, which can be found throughout the Canaan Islands. Yeah, we picked up a few. Its strength and resilience surpasses that of any metal brought here by the Arisians. Olha was able to defeat that monster because the tip of the arrow she fired was made of the same material. So, the question is, again, this takes place after Ys 8. Is it the same as Orichalcum or not? That begs the question. Had Adal not weakened at first, however, I would not have been able to do so. I've never heard of someone who was able to overpower such a beast without a weapon made of ML. You must be very strong, Adal.
Adal, I have something I wish to discuss with you. Come with me to my room.
Uncle? You can't still be...
I'll be speaking to him as chief of this village. You've no reason to be concerned. Come with me.
I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Well, regardless of what it may be, I don't think you have anything to worry about. After all, you're the man who risked his life to save Isha. How could he possibly think lesser of you now? Spoiler alert, the village is a lot nicer to us from now on.
Thank you for coming. I have much I wish to discuss with you, but first, I must give you my thanks. Thank you for saving Isha's life. She and Olha were my younger brother's children. They are both deeply important to me. Regrettably, he lost his life defending this village against the wandering calamities. It's been 10 years since then. If not for you, one of his daughters may have met that same terrible fate. Truly, I cannot thank you enough. I realize it may not be easy to do so, but I ask you to forgive my previous behavior towards you.
Chief Ord bowed deeply to Adal.
To think you are only the second reason whom I've taken an interest in. The majority care for only themselves, disrespecting the spirits and seeking to upset the peace of this land. Excuse me, I didn't call you here to impose upon you my views. I assume you remember the stone wall on the Fountain of Prayer's northern side? That was where the monster that you fought emerged from. And as luck would have it, an underground path is hidden on the other side. It was built in ancient times and extends well below the ocean's depths, connecting us to Canaan Island. Now, my question to you is this. Do you intend to use that path to travel to Canaan Island?
What will you do? Oh, gotta mess the plot somehow.
I suspected you would. As I recall, however, your sword was broken during the battle with the Wandering Calamity, was it not? In that case, I ask you take this.
I get goosebumps from that item get theme!
That is a sword crafted from ML, and it will grant you the power of the spirits. Furthermore, tempering it will allow you to use a number of skills in magic. I believe a swordsman as skilled as yourself will have no trouble learning to use it for its full potential. I hesitate to ask for anything in return, but if you were able to reach Canaan Island, would you consider searching for our mirror? We call it the Mirror of Zeme. It is a white mirror which has been passed down from priestess to priestess. It was stolen from the altar in our home a month ago, on the same day the suspension bridge was felled. I think it wrong to blame the Arisians prematurely, but we've already searched this island from one end to the other. Thus, I do believe the chances of it being on Canaan Island are high. I won't ask you to go out of your way to find it, but keep that thought at the back of your mind during your travels.
Well, supposedly.
Take care when traveling through the passage. Oh, and once you've reached the town, might I trouble you to... No, it is nothing. Forget that I spoke.
Anyhow, we have the Livart sword equipped by default. So, just Livart, single-edged sword, blue amulet, contains the Wind Spirit's power, strength plus 20. We'll get to see it in action once we get back out of town. And one thing we definitely want to do is talk to Olha. I recognize that sword of yours. I see. So that's what he wanted to discuss. Do you intend on leaving us then? Adal nodded and explained that he was planning to travel to Canaan Island by an underground passage. Ah, I know the one. It was originally built for followers of Alma. They would use it for their pilgrimage to our final resting place, Zemeth Island. I do vaguely recall there being an entrance to Canaan Island somewhere along it, so we should be able to get there. I'm worried, though. You've only just defeated that monster. Surely you should rest a while longer. Adal shook his head and told her to not call him Shirley. Is there really no changing your mind? then at least allow me to give you this.
Receive the seed of vitality.
Take care, Adal. May the blessings of Alma always be with you. And best thing to do is just go ahead and use that right away, since we actually can't use it in battle. So use that for HP plus 5. And let's gauge the villagers' attitude for us one more time before we head out. Why not? Hey there, Adal! I heard you beat that wandering Calamity before the chief and my brother could even get to it. Is that true? If it is, you're really something! Our grandmother, she said to take care of anything you have that needs mending. I thought I was dreaming for a second. She's never said anything like that about a reason before. Never!
Here, you need something, young man. Oh, not gonna call me degenerate anymore, are you?
I'll talk to the kids afterwards.
I heard you were the one who fought that wandering Calamity to protect little Isha. Who would have known there was a decent boy like you among the Arisians?
I admit I had you pegged all wrong. Well, your drunk husband isn't here. Can I steal from his collection? There's got to be something useful in here. You want it to get cleaned out, and I want to get stuff. Of course, I can't climb up to the top there, which is kind of silly. He's not here either. Why does he always have to be such a pain?
My sister's always telling me that I need help with this and that. She's worse than our mom. I can't take it anymore!
Huh? Where did Mommy go?
Normally my wife, Lenuka, would help with my work as a craftsman, but she's not the most cut out for it, to say the least. At the moment, I believe she's out helping Sola instead. It is said that Alma, goddess of the spirits, rests on Zebeth Island north of here. However, the currents surrounding the island are fierce, and none of us have ever been able to reach there. Even if we could, Zebeth Island is a holy place to us Reda, and we are forbidden from treading along its sacred ground.
Lenuka came over to help us out. I wish I could learn how to cook. Every time I try to help at home, I end up messing up. In the end, my father-in-law told me to come here and practice for a while. Oh, if it isn't Mr. Hero himself! Everyone's saying you fought a wandering Calamity, and without a weapon made from Emil at that! Unbelievable! It's plain to see why you're the talk of the village right now.
Well, I was able to do it without the help of poor divine beasts either. Wait, wrong game. What do you have to say, Kevin? I couldn't believe my ears when the Raiden started talking to me normally all of a sudden.
As I recall, they said something about you saving one of the children in the village? Considering that the bridge is still down, this seems like a chance to settle here for a while and do some peddling. What? There's an underground passage to Canaan Island, you say? I'm very curious. I heard tell of an underground ruin, but as to whether or not it leads there, well, you got me. Although I've also heard that it's full of monsters, so it's not like it'll do me much good in the end. Well, our job here is done. Let's head to the passage. What do you have to say, Largo?
Looks like Chief Wars recognized you as a true warrior in the end, huh? I swear, I've never met a Reason quite like you.
And as we head towards the Fountain of Prayer... he just teleports in. Are you leaving? Adal nodded and explained that he was planning to leave via the underground passage. Will you take this then? Isha presented Adal with a simple bracelet. I carved it myself. I'm sorry for being scared of you, and thank you for saving me. That's the nicest gift I've ever gotten. Thank you, Adal. I hope you'll come by again. Oh, I already can't wait for your next visit. Well, that is our first accessory. Let's go ahead and give that an equip. So, strength and defense +2. Not bad when you honestly don't have anything else. It'll get us to the next area. And before we head to the Fountain of Prayer, we can actually see getting that level and pinning Livart.
Our damage is already skyrocketed against these enemies.
I wanna fight one of those shell boars. See how much damage I'm doing against it. I'm not gonna gain another level. Yeah, I need too much. I can get the next level in the dungeon. And I say that with my fingers crossed, because in all honesty, you want to be level 8 from any boss. Alright, so what do we got? Yeah, 18. We were doing 5 against those things not too long ago. But we have a better grind spot in the next dungeon. These guys can't hurt us anymore, but I don't know if they can still poison us. I'm not going to find out. And part of me is tempted to not kill all these enemies at the same time. Every little bit still helps. If anything, for the money. I was hoping to get about 1,000. We'll see how much we get in the next area. I don't think so. And of course, more ammo drops always help. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get the sword to like level 3 pretty early on. There we go. Put out the enemies. And, well, the music is still playing in here, so that means good things. However, things are going to change once we enter the passage. Oh, you guys are out here.
You'll be crossing to Canaan Island today, take it? Well, you'll see when you get there. You'll see what kind of lifestyle those bastards are living. Still, you yourself are an Arisian. I can't help but wonder what you'll think of their lives compared to ours.
According to the chief, the passage ahead of us leads all the way to Canaan Island. I've also been told that it's crawling with foul monsters. I initially thought that we might be able to use it as a replacement for the bridge, but in its current state... Nope. I'll take care of them.